strength and living with vitality. Today we're diving deep into the groundbreaking research from McMaster University that's shaking the foundations of what we thought we knew about aging. And we're going to show you how seniors around the world are defying time, not with expensive treatments or miracle pills, but with practical, proven strategies backed by science. So stay with us, because by the end of this video you might just change how you see your own future. In a moment, you'll hear about a 74-year-old grandfather who gained more muscle in 12 weeks than he had in the last decade. You'll learn the exact method McMaster scientists used to achieve those results. And if you're ready to take action, we'll show you how to start your own transformation, no matter your age or fitness level. But first, let's uncover the truth about aging muscles. Segment 1. The myth of muscle loss after 60. For years, the decline of muscle mass after age 60 was seen as natural and irreversible. Doctors called it sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle and strength. According to Harvard Health, adults can lose as much as 3% to 5% of muscle mass per decade after 30. By the time you're 70, the difference is visible and painful. Daily tasks like climbing stairs, lifting groceries, even standing up from a chair become harder. But here's what we've missed all this time. Muscle loss is not just a symptom of aging, it's a symptom of inactivity. And this is where McMaster University stepped in to challenge the status quo. Segment 2 inside the McMaster study. At McMaster University in Ontario, Canada, researchers from the Department of Kinesiology led a groundbreaking study involving men and women over 60, some even in their late 70s. Their question was simple yet radical. Can we rebuild muscle in seniors using resistance training and protein intake? The participants followed a structured program. Twice a week, resistance training using light weights or machines, protein supplementation of around 30 grams per session, a progressive increase in training intensity over 12 weeks. The results? Stunning. Even seniors with no prior fitness experience showed up to 30% increase in muscle strength, noticeable gains in muscle mass, improved balance and mobility, reduction in risk of falls and injuries, and most importantly, a boost in confidence, energy, and quality of life. Story: real-life transformation. Meet Robert, a 68-year-old retiree from Hamilton, Canada. He hadn't lifted weights in 40 years. When he joined the program, he struggled to carry a gallon of milk. His back ached, and he avoided stairs. But week by week, something shifted. In the third week, Robert noticed he could stand up faster. By week 6, he was walking upstairs without holding the rails, and by week 12, he was lifting more than he ever imagined. It's not about looking young, he said. It's about feeling alive again. His story is not unique. It's happening all over the world. Segment 3, the science behind the gains. How is this possible? The secret lies in muscle plasticity, your body's ability to adapt to stress regardless of age. Even at 70 or 80, your muscle fibers can still respond to resistance by growing thicker and stronger. This is fueled by two key factors. 1. Progressive overload. Gradually increasing weight or resistance challenges your muscles. 2. Adequate protein. Protein provides the amino acids needed to rebuild muscle after exercise. The McMaster team emphasizes that it doesn't require lifting heavy weights or extreme workouts. In fact, light resistance with higher repetitions can be just as effective when done consistently. And here's a bonus. Strength training also improves bone density, metabolism, mental health, and insulin sensitivity, a win-win for seniors with chronic conditions like diabetes or osteoporosis. Segment 4, the silent killer, sarcopenia. Let's talk briefly about what happens when you do nothing. Sarcopenia is more than just muscle loss. It's a silent killer. Studies link sarcopenia to increased fall risk, hospitalization, cognitive decline, and even premature death. It affects 1 in 3 people over 60, yet it's rarely diagnosed. The good news, it's also preventable and reversible. Just a few weeks of strength training can start reversing the effects. Segment 5, your action plan, how to start rebuilding muscle after 60. So what can you do starting today? Here's your 5-step muscle rebuilding plan inspired by McMaster's research. 1. Start simple. Begin with bodyweight exercises like wall push-ups, chair squats, and heel raises. 2. Train twice a week. Just 20-30 minutes twice a week can make a huge difference. 3. Focus on protein. Aim for 25-35 grams of protein after each session. Eggs, Greek yogurt, beans, or protein shakes work well. 4. Track progress. Keep a log of your strength, energy, and mobility each week. Celebrate small wins. 5. Stay consistent. Results won't come overnight, but in 3 months you'll feel the difference. And remember, always consult your doctor before starting any exercise program. So here's the truth. You're not too old, you're not too weak, and it's definitely not too late. Science, real solid science, now tells us that you can rebuild your strength, your confidence, and your independence. Starting now. Just like Robert. Just like thousands of seniors who chose action over decline. McMaster University gave us the proof. Now it's your turn to write the story. You don't have to watch yourself get weaker every year. You can fight back, you can grow stronger. You can live fully at 60, 70, or even 90, because age is just a number. But strength? That's a choice. If this inspired you, don't keep it to yourself. Share this video with someone you care about. Leave a comment below if you're ready to start your journey, or if you've already experienced the power of strength training after 60. And don't forget to subscribe for more science-backed tips for aging with strength, grace, and joy. You're not just growing older, you're growing bolder. Getting older doesn't mean getting weaker. In fact, with the right nutrition, you can build muscle even after 60. Yes, build, not just preserve. Science backs it up, and the secret, it's on your plate. Welcome to this guide on the 10 best foods to build muscle naturally after 60. Not pills, not powders, but real delicious food backed by real science. Let's dive into the list that's not only practical, but also proven to work. 1. Salmon, the omega-3 powerhouse. First up, salmon. It's not just great for your heart. It's a secret weapon for aging muscles. Salmon is packed with high-quality protein and omega-3 fatty acids, which help reduce inflammation and enhance muscle protein synthesis. A study from Washington University found that omega-3s increase the muscle-building response to amino acids in older adults. That means if you're eating protein with salmon, your body uses it better. So grill it, bake it, or add it to salads. Your muscles will thank you. 2. Lentils, the plant-based protein booster. Don't underestimate lentils. These little legumes are full of protein, fiber, and iron, all critical for building muscle and maintaining energy levels. 1 cup of cooked lentils offers about 18 grams of protein. Plus, they're low in fat and high in antioxidants, a win for both your body and your long-term health. Studies show that plant-based proteins, when consumed regularly, help older adults maintain lean muscle mass, especially when paired with light resistance exercises. 3. Chicken breast, the classic muscle food. It's a classic for a reason. Chicken breast is lean, versatile, and loaded with complete protein. Every 100 grams gives you around 30 grams of protein. That's enough to kickstart muscle recovery after a walk, stretch session, or even a yoga flow. According to research from McMaster University, older adults who consume high-quality protein like chicken experience better muscle growth, especially when it's evenly distributed throughout the day. 4. Tofu, the silent strength builder. Tofu might be soft, but it builds strong muscles. It's a complete plant protein and rich in calcium, a bonus for aging bones. It also contains isoflavones, which are compounds that may improve muscle metabolism and reduce inflammation. A study in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition revealed that seniors who included soy-based proteins like tofu had increased muscle quality and better recovery rates after physical activity. And the best part? Tofu takes on the flavor of anything you cook it with. Garlic, herbs, curry, you name it. 5 eggs, small but mighty. 1 egg contains about 6 grams of high-quality protein and all the essential amino acids your body needs to rebuild muscle tissue. The yolk, often misunderstood, carries most of the nutrients, vitamin D, choline, and healthy fats. A recent study showed that whole eggs stimulated muscle growth more than egg whites alone. So don't ditch the yolk, it's golden for your health. 6. Quinoa, protein-packed and gluten-free. Quinoa isn't just a trendy grain. It's one of the few plant-based foods that offer complete protein. That means it contains all 9 essential amino acids, just like meat. It's also high in magnesium and iron. important for muscle contractions and energy. Harvard research shows that older adults who consume quinoa and other whole grains maintain better muscle mass and energy levels throughout the day. Plus, it cooks in just 15 minutes, fast, easy, and effective. 7. Greek yogurt, the double protein dairy. Greek yogurt isn't your average snack. It's a muscle recovery hero. Why? It has both fast-digesting whey protein and slow-digesting casein. This double effect keeps your muscles fueled over time, perfect after a workout or before bed. A study in Frontiers in Nutrition showed that Greek yogurt helped older adults gain more muscle mass when paired with strength training. Add fruits, nuts, or honey, and enjoy a high-protein treat with gut-friendly probiotics. 8. Cottage cheese, your nighttime protein source. Cottage cheese is rich in casein protein, which digests slowly and feeds your muscles throughout the night. It's also a great source of calcium, phosphorus, and B12, nutrients essential for bone health and energy metabolism. Research suggests that consuming casein before sleep can improve overnight muscle protein synthesis, especially in older adults. So if you ever feel a little hungry before bed, grab a bowl of cottage cheese instead of cookies. 9. Tuna, lean, clean, and packed with protein. Tuna delivers about 25 grams of protein per 100 grams, and it's nearly fat-free. But the real bonus is its omega-3 content, which helps fight muscle loss and promotes recovery. A study from the University of Nottingham showed that seniors who included omega-3 rich foods like tuna in their diets had greater muscle strength and improved physical performance. Use it in sandwiches, salads, or straight from the can. Just be mindful of mercury. Go for light tuna and rotate it with other fish. 10. Nut butters, healthy fats, solid muscle. Peanut butter, almond butter, cashew butter. They're all rich in healthy fats and plant-based protein. 2 tablespoons of peanut butter provide about 8 grams of protein and a hefty dose of calories, which is great for seniors who struggle to maintain weight. Healthy fats also support hormone levels, like testosterone, which play a key role in muscle maintenance. Spread it on toast, blend it in smoothies, or dip apple slices in it for a tasty, muscle-friendly snack. Final thoughts. Building muscle after 60 is possible. You don't need fancy powders or expensive supplements to stay strong after 60. You just need real food, movement, and consistency. Because muscle loss doesn't happen overnight, and neither does muscle gain, but every bite matters. Each of these 10 foods works with your body, not against it, to help you rebuild, recover, and stay strong. Start small. Choose 2 or 3 of these foods and add them to your meals this week. Pair it with walking, stretching, or even light resistance bands. In time, you'll feel the change, not just in your muscles, but in your energy, confidence, and independence. It's never too late to feel strong again. Your body hasn't given up on you, so don't give up on it. Let's talk about something ancient, something your grandmother might have whispered about but never fully explained. Betel leaves. You've seen them before, maybe wrapped around a reka nut in a traditional ceremony or placed reverently on an offering plate. But what if I told you those glossy green leaves hiding in plain sight could be a gentle powerhouse for your health, especially in your golden years? You see, getting older isn't about slowing down. It's about finding new rhythms. It's about listening more closely to your body and giving it what it truly needs. And sometimes, the answers lie not in a bottle of pills, but in nature itself. So why betel leaves? Why now? Well, these humble leaves have been part of Asian traditions for thousands of years. They're not just for rituals or chewing with lime. They're medicinal, and science is finally catching up with what folk wisdom has known all along. Let's dive into how betel leaves can become your quiet companion for aging gracefully, with strength, clarity, and vitality. 1. Natural anti-inflammatory support. Joint pain, swelling, stiff knees in the morning. Sound familiar? Betel leaves are packed with compounds like chavicol and eugenol, which have natural anti-inflammatory effects. These help soothe sore joints and muscles. For seniors struggling with arthritis or rheumatism, a warm compress made from boiled betel leaves can offer simple relief. No side effects, no complicated mixtures. Some elders even make a paste from the leaves and apply it directly to the joints. It's old school, sure, but it works. And sometimes the best medicine is the one that doesn't come with a price tag or a long list of side effects. 2. Boosts oral health. Let's not pretend that dental visits are ever fun, especially in old age. But here's something to smile about. Betel leaves are naturally antibacterial and antiseptic. That means they can help fight bad breath, gum infections, and even prevent cavities. Many seniors chew fresh betel leaves, not with tobacco but on their own, to keep their mouths fresh and clean. Others boil them and use the water as a mouth rinse. It's simple, natural, and gentle on sensitive gums. Plus, for those wearing dentures, rinsing with betel leaf water can reduce irritation and keep infections at bay. 3. Improves digestion. As we age, our digestive system tends to slow down. Gas, bloating, and constipation become common complaints. But before you reach for another laxative, consider this. Betel leaves can stimulate the secretion of digestive juices, helping your gut work more efficiently. They also relax the digestive tract, making it easier for your body to absorb nutrients and eliminate waste. Drinking a cup of warm water infused with betel leaves after meals is an age-old remedy for indigestion. And it's not just folklore, it actually helps. 4. Supports lung health. Breathing freely is a blessing we often take for granted, until it becomes a struggle. Betel leaves have mild expectorant properties. In other words, they help clear out mucus and ease breathing. For seniors dealing with chronic cough, asthma, or even mild bronchitis, betel leaves can be an herbal ally. Steaming with betel leaf water or sipping it as a warm tea can help open up the lungs. It's not a miracle cure, but it's a comforting, natural addition to your routine. 5. Natural immune booster. Your immune system doesn't bounce back the way it used to, right? That's normal, but it doesn't mean you can't give it a little help. Betel leaves are rich in antioxidants. They help your body fight off free radicals, the unstable molecules that contribute to aging and disease. Including betel leaves in your daily routine, whether by chewing them, drinking the infused water, or applying them externally, can help fortify your natural defenses. Think of it as nature's shield, quiet, humble, and effective. 6. Good for skin health. Ever noticed how aging skin becomes more delicate, more prone to dryness, itching, even fungal infections? Betel leaves have antifungal and antibacterial properties that can soothe irritated skin. A gentle bath with betel leaf water can calm itchiness, especially in hot or humid weather. Some even use the water to wash their feet, preventing fungal infections between the toes. It's simple care, but that's what our skin needs, something nurturing and honest. 7. Regulates blood sugar. Yes, really. If you or someone you love is managing diabetes, this one's for you. Preliminary studies have shown that betel leaf extracts may help reduce blood sugar levels. While it's not a replacement for your prescribed medications, using it as a complementary approach, always with your doctor's guidance, can be worth exploring. In traditional practices, betel leaf juice or infused water is sipped in small amounts daily to help maintain sugar balance. And because it also improves digestion and reduces inflammation, it supports overall metabolic health too. 8. Calms the mind. Finally, this one may surprise you. Betel leaves have mild psychoactive properties, not in the way you might think. They don't make you hallucinate or lose touch with reality, but they do contain compounds that can mildly relax the mind, reduce anxiety, and promote a sense of calm. Many elders find comfort in sipping warm betel leaf water in the evenings. It's a simple, grounding ritual, one that reminds us to breathe, to pause, and to just be. How to use betel leaves safely. Let's be real. Not everything that's natural is safe in any quantity. So here are a few pointers. Avoid combining with tobacco or areca nut. These increase cancer risk. Always wash the leaves well before use. Use in moderation. A couple of fresh leaves per day is enough. A leaf from the past for a healthier tomorrow. In this age of high-tech medicine and complicated treatments, it's comforting to know that some of the most powerful healing tools still grow in the backyard. Betel leaves are more than just plants. They're a quiet legacy of wisdom passed down through generations. And for seniors looking to age with grace, strength, and dignity, they offer a gentle, natural hand to hold. Sometimes the best things in life aren't new, they're just waiting to be remembered. Part 2. Soaking away the toxins. The detox power of betel leaves. Let's shift our focus to something deeply rooted in traditional wellness. Detox. Not the kind with fancy juices or expensive supplements, but the kind that's natural, calming, and, quite literally, grounded. We're talking about your feet. Yes, your feet. Those hard-working, often neglected parts of your body that carry you through life. They deserve more than just a quick wash and dry. And when paired with betel leaves and warm water, they become a powerful gateway for cleansing your entire system. Here's the beautiful truth. Your feet are connected to almost every organ through nerve endings and energy channels. That's why foot soaks have been used for centuries across cultures. And when you add betel leaves to the mix, something special happens. Betel leaves act like a natural magnet for toxins. They help draw out impurities through the skin, reduce inflammation, and improve blood circulation. When soaked in warm water, their essential oils are released, seeping gently into your skin and encouraging your body to relax, let go, and detoxify. And no, this isn't just about feeling good. It's about genuine healing. Many elderly folks who suffer from frequent fatigue, joint stiffness, swollen legs, or unexplained discomfort find relief with this simple ritual. Not overnight, but gradually, day by day. Soaking in silence becomes a form of self-care, and your body responds in kind. How to do it? It's easy. 1. Take a handful of fresh betel leaves, wash them thoroughly. 2. Boil them in a pot of water, around 2 liters, for about 10-15 minutes. Let the green turn rich and fragrant. 3. Pour the water into a large basin and let it cool slightly until warm but comfortable to the touch. 4. Soak your feet for 20 to 30 minutes. Close your eyes. Breathe deeply. Let the warmth travel through your body. 5. Repeat this 2 to 3 times a week, especially before bed. Some people add a pinch of salt or a few drops of essential oil, but honestly, the betel leaves do enough on their own. What you'll notice over time is not just softer feet or reduced swelling, but better sleep, clearer skin, lighter digestion, and even a calmer mind. That's the body's way of saying, it's a small act, this soaking, but for many seniors it becomes a sacred pause, a reminder that healing doesn't have to be loud or expensive. Sometimes all it takes is warm water, a few green leaves, and the willingness to slow down. What if the secret to a longer, healthier life wasn't found in a gym, a pill, or a supplement, but in simple movements done every day? What if aging didn't mean slowing down, but actually thriving through motion? Welcome to the world of the Blue Zones, where people live longer, healthier lives, and it all starts with how they move, especially after 40. Scene transition, the reality check after 40. Let's be real, after 40 our bodies start changing. Our metabolism slows down, muscle mass begins to decline, and joints don't recover as fast as they used to. Maybe you've felt it. Climbing stairs leaves you winded, or your back complains after a day at the desk. But here's the truth. Aging doesn't have to mean weakness. It's not about fighting time, it's about flowing with it. And that's exactly what the people in Blue Zones do. In places like Okinawa, Japan, Ikaria, Greece, Nicoya, Costa Rica, Sardinia, Italy, and Loma Linda, California, people live well past 90 and often over 100, not just surviving, but dancing, walking, farming, and laughing through life. Lesson 1, move naturally, move often. The first big lesson from the Blue Zones? They don't exercise, they move a lot, naturally. In Okinawa, 90-year-olds still garden, kneeling and squatting daily. In Sardinia, men walk up and down steep hills as shepherds. In Nicoya, elders chop wood, ride bikes, and work in their fields. Their secret isn't in reps or sets. It's in weaving movement into daily life. How to apply this after 40? Walk instead of drive when you can. Take the stairs. Not because it burns calories, but because it keeps your legs strong. Do chores like raking leaves or scrubbing the floor, not just for a clean house, but for a healthy body. Park farther, stand more, stretch often, move gently, and move frequently. Lesson 2, strength and simplicity. You don't need a fancy gym membership or a personal trainer shouting in your ear. In fact, people in Blue Zones never go to the gym. They rely on body weight movements, pushing, pulling, squatting, lifting, functional strength. In Okinawa, elders sit on the floor multiple times a day and get up without assistance. This strengthens legs and core. In Ikaria, they carry groceries up hills and knead dough by hand. For us after 40, here's what we can learn. Practice sitting and standing from the floor, a great test of mobility and balance. Do basic strength moves like wall sits, planks, squats, or light resistance training. Focus on quality over quantity. 10 mindful movements are better than 100 rushed ones. Lesson 3. Prioritize mobility and balance. As we age, balance becomes everything. Falls are one of the biggest risks for seniors, but people in blue zones seem to defy this. Why? Because their daily activities challenge their bodies in dynamic ways. They walk uneven paths, climb slopes, squat, stretch, and carry uneven loads. Their nervous system stays sharp because it's used. Want to age like them? Start doing Tai Chi or yoga. Gentle on joints but powerful for posture, balance, and awareness. Single leg stands, like brushing your teeth standing on one foot. Walking on varied terrain, parks, trails, or even barefoot in the garden. Lesson 4. Make movement social and purposeful. In Loma Linda, many residents walk together after meals. In Sardinia, they hike with family. Movement is never a punishment. It's a celebration. Here's a beautiful truth. In the blue zones, movement is always tied to purpose. Caring for a garden, tending animals, playing with grandchildren. Exercise isn't scheduled, it's lived. After 40, we can bring this spirit back by. Walking with friends or family after dinner. Dancing, yes, really dancing, even alone in your living room. Joining group hikes or community activities. Volunteering for things that keep you active. Community cleanups, local gardening, or helping someone move. Lesson 5. Be consistent, not intense. People in the blue zones don't push their bodies to the limit. They don't do beast mode. They move moderately, consistently, and joyfully. That's the magic. After 40, our bodies respond best to consistency, not occasional extremes. Walk 30 minutes a day. Stretch 10 minutes each morning. Do strength training twice a week. Rest when needed, but never stop moving. Lesson 6. Respect your body's rhythm. Unlike modern exercise culture, blue zone elders don't train when they're tired or stressed. They listen to their bodies. If they feel fatigue, they slow down. If they're energized, they move more. That's a powerful mindset shift. Exercise isn't punishment. It's partnership with your body. After 40, this becomes crucial. Tune in. Feel what your body needs. Not every day has to be a workout. Some days just a walk under the sun is enough. Mini story break. Maria from Sardinia. Meet Maria, 88 years old, from Sardinia. Every morning she walks up a steep hill to feed her chickens, water her herbs, and sweep her porch. She doesn't call it exercise. But her muscles stay toned, her posture upright, and her spirit vibrant. She laughs with neighbors, carries bags of flour, and makes bread from scratch. And at night, she sleeps peacefully, surrounded by the sounds of the mountain. Her secret: she moves with love, with purpose, and